I only have one question. How would you survive?
No, say it exactly that way, but say it like Liam Neeson. I only have one question.
I only have one question. How would you survive? No, that's more like Saw, actually. Yeah. I could do Sean Connery. I only have one question. How would you survive? Yo, 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 what it is, what's poppin', what it do, what's happening, what up, though? Welcome to the BiasedBS PodShow, where your opinion doesn't matter, kind of like pants, because they're optional and I'm not wearing any. Let's start the show. All right. I'm your host, Brett, and this gentleman over here is my co-host and producer, Drew.
No pants, huh?
No pants.
If you don't stand up, it never happened.
All right, bet.
Oh, whoa. No,
right.
We don't want to see that.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're just kicking it today. We got John chilling with us on the sideline over here in the studios. Yeah, we're just going to play a fun little segment we got going on today. We're going to talk a little bit about what happened this week in the mainstream media, I guess you could say.
Something happened?
Yeah, a couple things happened. We'll talk about it in a little bit.
Okay.
But something that involves Druski.
Oh.
Not this Druski here, but the famous Druski, as everyone knows. He's been a topic on this show. He does some very
questionable things?
Not questionable. Well, I guess you could say questionable, but very bait-worthy videos.
Okay.
So, rage bait, if you will.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
And sort of the topic of the show today.
Okay.
Two questions. Well, the first question is, how are your survival skills?
My survival skills, I think, are...
living in the city. I mean, we're city boys.
Yeah. So. I think if I had to, I think my survival skills would be on a scale of 1 to 10. I think mid 6s into a 7. Okay. Survival skills.
All right. I think I'm right there with you.
If I had to, if it was in that situation.
Okay. I think I'm right there with you. I think maybe around 6 or 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. Another question that usually people get asked when in the world of survival: if you were to bring 3 items with you on an island by yourself, what 3 items would you bring?
Well, I don't know all of the.
You can't bring a phone, obviously.
No, obviously. I would say like a flint, like fire. You know, some kind of way to make fire. A
ferro rod, I think, is what they're called.
Yeah, one of those things that's a constant where you wouldn't have to
right.
You know what I mean?
You wouldn't have to make a fire any other way.
Right.
Sticks or matches.
Exactly.
Or
yeah.
So a ferro rod.
Okay. Yeah. One of those. One of those things. A rod. And then I'd probably have to have a knife.
Bloody knife.
A bag grills
knife. A freaking
knife.
Bloody knife.
It better be a bag grills knife.
A bit dodgy knife.
That's a knife.
And then, can I change that to a gun or no?
You're on the island by yourself. Why you would need a gun?
I mean,
we're not going to go there.
Well, I can think of a couple reasons here, bud. I think, probably a knife.
Okay.
Or some kind of spear, maybe. Okay. Instead of a knife, maybe like a spear. Here's my next question, though. I have a question for you. What about What about the water supply? Is there a water supply? Is the water around me?
You're on a deserted island.
Deserted island. There's no water. Like
You're in the middle of the ocean.
middle of the ocean. So there's water around me,
Yeah.
but it's not drinkable water.
It might rain occasionally.
Okay. So
And I might say too, you're thinking a little too hard about this.
am I?
I think so.
Okay. I probably am. I'm a little high too. And a little drunk.
All right.
But I don't think I'm thinking too hard. I would get one of those. They have those water purifier things. You know what I'm talking about? Where you can pour water into it and then you pour it into or you can just drink it right out of there, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
There it is.
Good idea. Yeah.
That's my idea.
Okay.
Water, fire, knife. Straight
Okay.
like that.
That's good. That's good choices. I think I would bring almost the same stuff. I think a ferro rod would be good, or a magnifying glass, because those both
Magnifying
wouldn't
glass.
burn out.
But you can only make fire in the daytime.
Yeah,
now,
you just
with a
have to do
magnifying
it.
glass.
Yeah, you'd have to. That's true. So a ferro rod for sure. A knife. You could tie it to a spear with some vine or something or a stick to make a spear if you wanted to. But there's so many uses. I'd probably go with a machete.
Yeah.
So I could really chop up anything or hack through anything.
I was thinking like a butcher knife type of.
I'm thinking of either.
Deal. But yeah, machete is probably a better solution.
I'm thinking of either a machete or like an axe of some kind, some hatchet. You know what I mean? So I could defend myself. And
What's that book with the kid and the hatchet? What is it called?
Hatchet.
The hatchet? Is that what it's called? It's called Hatchet?
It's called Hatchet. And then, aside from
that
those
was the book that everybody read in elementary school on what, dude? That Hatchet book?
Yeah, I think I read Hatchet.
Yeah, everybody read that.
And then I think the other thing would probably be either a pot or I almost want to say like a tent or tarp for shelter. But I feel like I could probably make shelter out of
I was going to say,
like
you could make
trees
your
and
own
stuff.
probably, yeah.
So maybe either a pot or some rope, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's good or not, but maybe a good pair of New Balances.
See, but I feel like everything on the island, like if there's trees and there's other shit, like you could make stuff with it. Like you could make,
What did the cavemen do when there was, you know what I mean? When there was no rope or tents or tarp, you know what I mean?
Dude,
So,
just imagine when they found fire, dude. When they discovered fire.
yeah.
Like that's crazy. Like, do you think they're
Ooga booga.
Do you think their first discovery of fire was like a lightning that shot down and fucking? That's my guess.
I think so.
I think that's
a
probably
good
what
guess.
it was. Yeah,
Probably hit a tree.
Had to have been. Yeah.
Well, the reason I'm asking this because we're going to segue into a segment.
Segue
into a segment that we are calling "How Would You Die?" So with this segment, "How Would You Die?" we're going to pull from a pile of mystery survival scenarios, and me and Brett have to 1, 2, 3. 1 being the most likely way. What would be the most likely reason you would die? The reasons we have: dehydration, starvation, overconfidence, panic, poisoning, mental breakdown, zombie bite, and the like. List is right there. Drowning, body injury,
dumb ways to die.
falling down, smoke inhalation. Any way you can think of that you would die in a survival scenario. And we're going to decide on which one of us would survive in the scenario, according to our top 3 ways that we would probably die. So, are you ready to pull from the survival scenario pile?
I'm ready, dude. Let's do it.
All right, you can go first.
I'm going first? All right.
Go first.
Robots are attacking.
Oh,
all right.
Attack of the robots.
All right. So I have to pick 3 ways here. I have to write them down.
Top 3 ways, 1 being the most likely way that you would die. Again, we have exposure, radiation, wild animal attack, which probably wouldn't happen in this scenario, but infection or disease, other humans, which probably wouldn't happen, but falling, structural collapse, dehydration, starvation. The list is right there. We're going to start. I got mine.
Okay. Should I go first?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. So I think the first way I would die.
Start from 3. Go backwards.
Go backwards?
Yep.
Okay. So I don't know if this is consistent with a robot, but I would think radiation
That's a good choice.
would be but number 3 out of those choices.
Okay.
Radiation being, that's probably one of the ways that they're made or they can kill you at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Radiation, it's probably in there. Again, that was my third choice.
Right.
It was the hardest one I had to make, was the third choice. Second one was fire.
Okay.
I'm assuming they got to shoot some type of fire if they're attacking.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. If they're doing, or setting things afire, yeah.
Right. Or causing things to be on fire. And then the first one, I think, is pretty obvious body injury.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So
I pretty much have almost the same. I added one to my list that isn't on there, but it's my third most likely scenario is electrocuted. So I think maybe if they're robots, they got some sort of electricity. I didn't see that
on the list there.
But it kind of goes hand in hand with your radiation. Like you never know
true.
what weaponry that they're using. But I put electrocuted.
It's so funny over there. John's over there. Right, he's over there. He's making rules. And again, I said this last week. We can make our own fucking rules because this is our show. And if you want your own fucking show, you can make your own show.
And that's the bottom line.
But yeah, electrocute, that's a good one.
Yeah. It goes, like I said, it goes hand in hand with your radiation. You never know what kind of weapons they're using. And then I have the same second one, fire. You get burned. They're probably going to burn you. And then bodily injury. So we kind of have the same last two.
Yeah.
Now,
you mess with the fire, you get burned. Or something like that.
So if we were both in that scenario and we were being attacked by robots, according to these things that we put down, how do me and you survive? Which one of us dies first?
I think you die first because I'm a little I'm a little quicker, I think. I think I'd be a little quicker than you. Okay. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I think I might move a little quicker.
All you gotta do is run faster than him.
Yeah, I think I might run a little faster than you. I don't know.
I tell you what. I probably would die first. And this is the reason why. Because whatever plan that we conjured up to defeat these robots, I'm gonna, if it involves me like sacrificing myself for you to live or to make the plan go according to, like, destroy all the robots, or if I had to be the one to explode all the robots, like, it would be me. I think that's the situation. But I think neither one of us are.
Don't give me that Nobel man fucking bullshit, dude. Nobel Peace Prize.
But if I had to go with the selfish, greedy way, I would definitely break your leg so you couldn't run, and then they would just attack you, and then I would get away. But that's...
Sorry, man.
But yeah, so that's that.
Okay. Well, all right. Your turn, dude.
All right, let's see what I got. All right.
It would really break my leg. That's fucked up.
Damn, now we got
Survival scenario number 2. Your ship sinks. You're stuck on debris. Open ocean. No land in sight.
Ship sinks.
Your ship sinks. You're stuck on debris. Open ocean. No land in sight.
Damn. That's rough, dude. All right, let's see these scenarios here. I mean, it's obvious what number 1's going to be.
Not necessarily.
Come on. You know you're going to put it, too. It's an obvious.
I guarantee you I don't.
I guarantee you I don't, because I'm Andrew and I'm going to be a little different.
All right, so
what's your third answer?
The ship has sunk. I'm stuck on. We're both stuck on debris. Open ocean, no land in sight.
Okay.
My third least likely scenario that I would die is probably an animal attack. I feel like
I didn't even think of a shark attack. I didn't even think about that.
If I'm hanging off the debris, I don't know how big this debris is going to be, but hopefully it's big enough to support my body. But if I'm hanging off the debris, like if I'm just holding on to like a floating device, I could see me possibly being attacked by a shark. And even if he didn't kill me or chew me up, I would just die from blood loss probably. But animal attack ultimately. I think I would get exhausted to the point where I would drown. I think depending on like how much I was trying to swim or make my way, I would end up just drowning or falling asleep and sliding off into the water, and I'm a goner from that point. The other scenario is dehydration. I think if I just stayed on and just floated, I think there's nothing to drink, and I would probably die from dehydration.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and I've seen a situation where these guys were lost at sea on a raft, and the way that they almost died was dehydration. They were on there for like a couple weeks on a raft. So,
okay. Well, my least likely scenario was hypothermia.
Oh, I didn't think about that. We could be in the Atlantic Ocean.
Exactly. It could be really cold out
the
there.
Arctic
I was
Ocean.
thinking more of like a Titanic situation.
Okay.
We're stuck on a door. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
are you Jack or am I who am I Jack or who's?
I didn't really picture that.
Well,
scenario,
I already said I was hanging off the debris, so I guess I'm Jack and you're Rose in this situation.
Well,
this is where we play.
never-
Cue the Titanic scene.
Never let go.
Jack, come back.
The second scenario was structural collapse. The debris just gives in and you sink. Right? It just collapses.
But a structural collapse wouldn't be what killed you, though.
No?
Drowning, probably.
Well, drowning was my first one.
Okay, so then the structural collapse, maybe you got hurt
would
on the
eventually lead to the drowning scenario.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe I didn't think that. Maybe I just went too fast on that one. But I stand by my answers, and that's that.
I stick by my story. Samson Simpson. Okay, so
Right near the beach, boy.
So I got dehydration as my number one. You have drowning.
Drowning is number one.
So what's gonna happen first? But if we're both on this debris, am I dehydrating first or are you drowning first?
Good question. I don't think I'm drowning first. I think I would. I don't know. I feel like I would freeze first, depending on the situation. I mean, if it's
Depending on the ocean.
Yeah, depending on the body of water.
Right.
I don't know, dude. That's a hard one.
I don't think either of you would survive the night.
Yeah, I don't think I'd survive. Yeah, dark in any type of water, I think makes it cold. Just being dark in general.
I think strength gives out before dehydration does. I think if one of us is holding on or we're switching off, we're going to be so weak. Who's ever hanging on at that point of ultimate weakness is going to drown.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I would try to lift you, but I don't, I mean, the debris, like I said, this is all if the debris is big enough. I don't know, man. It's a tough one.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
You're definitely dead first, though, for sure.
I don't know, man. I'm drinking salt water.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
But I would still dehydrate.
Isn't that crazy that we have so much water in the world, but most of it is filled with fucking salt?
Right.
Isn't that
None of
fucked
it's
up,
drinkable.
dude? That's terrible, dude.
And they say there's a God.
Yeah. Dude was like, he made all that water, and then dude was like, that's fucked up. All right, next one. My turn.
Yeah. Round 3.
Picking another blue one. It's my favorite color. Alien invasion. Here we go. I feel like this is kind of like the robot one. Maybe a little bit. All right, let's check these.
Okay. Alien invasion. Yeah. Anal probing isn't on there, so. Oh, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
So my least likely scenario, I think, would be. I don't know. I feel like this could. So I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
This scenario, this way to die, could very well be number 1 also, as well as number 3. And I say you're gonna get why I say that. Panic.
Okay.
So I feel like panic. You could easily have like a heart attack or something like that just by seeing an alien. You'd be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
Boom.
Right.
Dead. Drop dead. Straight like that. But if you get past that, I feel like you're still gonna get some type of body injury, dude. Aliens ain't gonna just let you walk away. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they are. Maybe there's aliens here right now, and we just don't know. Some people look pretty crazy, dude. They look like they could be an alien. I don't know. But I think number 1, and I don't know why, I think would be radiation. Okay. And I know I already said that before, but I feel like them motherfuckers are just gonna...
Yeah.
They're just gonna just do something where it's just real quick and you're done.
Right.
Kind of weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biochemical weapons.
Just total extinction, annihilation
done.
of the human race.
Real quick.
Okay. So my third one is the least likely of the 3, but it's going to be overconfidence. I think, like, I'm going to feel like, oh,
I got this.
They're good. They're not here to take over
us.
everything. They just want to learn from us, or they've come to save us from something, I'd get too close and something would happen to me. I don't know if I just get obliterated. What's the word when they zap you and you just disintegrate? I would just disintegrate. They'd probably disintegrate me or something. Take me in, anal probe me or something, and then
oh yeah,
and then they probably anal probe me a couple more times.
Dude, you're definitely getting butt fucked by the aliens, guaranteed.
Right, and then they'd probably anal probe me another couple more times, just to be sure.
Dude, imagine getting impregnated by an alien. Ooh. Dude, remember the movie Prometheus?
Yeah.
When dude fucking put the thing in her drink and she...
Oh, yeah.
He put the thing in dude's drink. Sorry, spoiler alert. He put the AI guy who was...
yeah, he did.
He put the alien thing in the guy's drink. He went like this, mixed it with his finger, put it in the guy's drink, and then dude fucked the girl, and then she got pregnant with an alien.
Yeah. He died, and then he...
Yeah, dude died. Yeah, they had to kill him, but yeah.
That was a
crazy.
wild movie.
That was wild. I fucking love that movie, dude.
So definitely overconfidence. I would feel like things aren't going to be as bad, but then they just would totally go to shit. The second one was radiation, like you were saying. They're going to just obliterate, like before they even speak to anybody, before they even get to the actual ground, they're going to just total annihilation.
Zap.
Just radiate everybody.
Zapped. Done.
The other is bodily injury, just like you said, because if I get close to one of these aliens and I know they're threatening,
yeah, you're done.
If I get close to one of these aliens, I'm gonna try to fight them, and they probably know all types of alien martial arts, and or they have mind control and they're just gonna break my body and contort me in all different ways, and I might be dead. So, what was your number 1?
Radiation.
Radiation? Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say you'd probably die in this situation first, because
I don't know, man. Your overconfidence kind of is questionable.
You're right. But let me just ask this question: are you willing to get close to the aliens or not? Like, nothing has been said.
That's a good question.
Nothing has been said. No one has talked to them yet. We don't know their intentions. Are you going up to the alien and asking questions or saying something to them, or are you going to stand back and wait for somebody else?
I got to think about that.
You're going to wait to see what
Hell no. No. Hell no. I
Okay.
ain't going up to him.
Then it's going to be me that dies, because that's what I would do.
Yeah, I ain't going up. I got to see somebody else do it first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to have somebody else. You got to have a guinea pig. Yeah. Right, yeah. You got to be the guinea pig then. So, yeah, you're dead first. Definitely dead first, for sure.
All right, we got one more round. Let's see what you pull. Is it my pull?
It's your pull.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Last survival scenario is you're kidnapped and stuck in a basement. Like, you've been kidnapped and you are trapped in a basement, stuck in a basement. Well, in this scenario, we both got kidnapped and we're both stuck in a basement together. All right. Top 3.
By the way, I'm not dying in this situation. I just want you to know that right now.
We'll see. All right. So, I got my top 3. And this is what they are. My third most likely scenario is I'm going to say other humans, because I think Brett's going to kill me. If it came down to it, he's going to make sure he gets out of that basement.
That's crazy,
and
dude.
He's going to kill me. I'm pretty sure I heard you whispering over there you'd kill me.
Fucked up, bro. I would never do that.
Second most likely scenario is going to be a mental breakdown, because if I'm down there and there's literally no way for me to get out. I'm chained. I'm stuck. There's nothing I could do. And it just goes on for days and days and days and days and days. I mean, I would hope that I'm strong enough to last a long time, but I think mental breakdown, I would start, you know what I mean? I would just lose it. And then who knows what happens there? I'll let you guys be the judge of that. And then the most likely scenario is going to be smoke inhalation. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if there is any way that I could start that house on fire to get me out of that goddamn house, I'm starting that house on fire. And just like my brother said, smoke inhalation is going to be the way that you would die in a fire first before the fire itself.
Yep.
So I would most likely die in smoke inhalation, because I'm sticking something in that outlet and I'm going to burn the house down and anybody in it.
Damn right. Hell yeah. So I think
we'll see who's getting probed then.
Yeah. I think the least likely scenario for me would be mental breakdown, because I think I can get past that mental part of, hey, I'm stuck, I'm not going nowhere. And then I think I'm just going to try to figure out a way to either self-inflict some type of pain in order to get out, like kind of like the dude who cut his arm off to get out of that cave, or he got caught between them two rocks or whatever, kind of like that.
Or I've seen somebody also break their thumb to get out of a cuff,
something like that. Yeah. Or like, you know how monkeys, like when you stick you stick their hand in something. And then it's like okay, here.
Whoa, where are we?
Hear me out. Hear me out. This might not be related, but hear me out. You know how you stick something in a like a container or whatever, and a monkey puts his hand in there and he wants it so bad that he can't get his hand out of the container because he's grabbing onto that thing in there that he wants so bad, the food or whatever it is, and he can't get his hand out. Now a human.
He chooses his hand right?
Or he breaks he does something, I don't know.
Yeah.
But a human would know, okay, I got to let go of that.
Right.
And I got to, because your hand's balled up now. So you don't know to, whatever. I don't know. I'm going off topic.
I get what you're saying. You would definitely chew your own arm off.
Yeah, I would have to do something like that. Right. So, my other one, the second one would be other humans.
Okay.
Because I'm going to talk my shit. Kidnapper. I'm going to talk my shit. So, and I think...
That's what I meant too, by the way. I didn't mean you kill. I meant...
Yeah, I know. And I think the main way I would die would be a structural collapse because I'm blowing this fucking place up, dude. I'm blowing this whole fucking place up and nobody's getting out. I don't give a fuck. Nobody's getting out. Everybody gonna die in this bitch.
Well, let's see if I can start it on fire first before you go breaking stuff. And let's make sure that the kidnapper is in the house when we do it.
Yeah.
At the grocery store, and it was for no reason. But
yeah.
But yeah, so that was How Would You Die? Maybe we'll play something like this again in the future. Yeah.
All right, so you want to take a quick commercial break?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool.
All right. We may not know much, but one thing we do know is how to make merch with a poop on it. The new designs are in, and of course we still have our classics. It won't last, so get yours as fast as you can. Check out our merch and new releases on our Facebook, BiasedBS. Then email your selection with color, size, and address to biasedbs@gmail.com. That's biasedbs@gmail.com. Thanks for supporting the channel. Now back to the show. All right, let me know whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Well, hopefully none of those scenarios happen, and we live long and happy lives. So,
yeah, I hope so. Long and happy lives, unlike Epstein
or Aaron Hernandez.
Things like that.
Things like
that. Speaking of Epstein, we don't really talk too much about this, and I'm going to get into it. We can cut it. I don't care. Whatever. We're going to get into it a little bit. Why isn't this list or whatever they're talking about? A, is there even a list? And B, what's up with the list? I've already seen a bunch of, speculations and other types of, posts in media, and like they're saying that Bill and Hillary Clinton will not comply. And I mean, we know Trump's on the list. I don't know. Who knows? What's up?
So,
what's your
catch me up to speed on this? The list you're talking about is the list of celebrities that were on Epstein Island.
On the island, flew on the. I mean, I know there's like a flight log. I know.
Okay.
And it's very, very long. Like,
right.
That's what she said. There's plenty of names on there, like from years and years of like.
And
flights.
You're saying comply, meaning what? Admitting or talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like subpoenas probably don't mean nothing to the Clintons.
Okay.
I don't know. Have you heard anything about?
I think no. I mean, I haven't really dug deep.
I see shit. I don't know. My shit be popping up all the time on my.
I think now that you mentioned to it, I think I'm gonna watch a couple little documentaries and see to figure out that whole situation, because I never really. I don't really. The P.Diddy thing wasn't even like, I don't really care about people's personal drama bullshit if it doesn't pertain to me, unless it starts to become so big that it's just hard to ignore it, like the P.Diddy thing. Like, I wouldn't have. It took me a long time to really get into that P.Diddy situation, because it got to the point where you have to talk about it. You have to say something about it. The Epstein thing, I sort of avoided it. Like, I'm kind of like, okay, they did some messed up shit. Him and a bunch of other people. I almost don't want to know who was all part of that.
Right. And my thing is this too. My thing is, why is it when Epstein died, right? When he died, there was people on whatever side. I don't care about politics. Politics is stupid in general. I'm going to say that publicly. Politics is dumb. Everybody lies. They all lie. But why is it that the people who wanted or believed that Epstein actually, offed himself, right? Those people who actually believed that now are saying, "Oh no, he didn't. We want the files. We want to know. The FBI is lying now." Now because it's under a different administration,
now they don't believe that he killed himself.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or so I've read.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I could be wrong in what I've been reading, but I'm pretty good at comprehension, so I don't know.
And again, if you could compare this to the P. Diddy situation, everything became known about the P. Diddy situation because the government had nothing. Nobody else had anything to worry about except P. Diddy. I mean, there was a couple of celebrities that would, but that's partying. I mean,
right.
Who cares? But so why isn't the Epstein situation being brought out? The only thing I can think of is because there's people's reputations that don't want tarnished for doing something wrong. And that would mean that the government's behind it, higher up authorities are behind it.
I think they're all guilty. I think everybody that's on that list is guilty, whether or not it's...
They could probably get P. Diddy for that, too.
Right, he's probably on that list, too. You never know.
He probably had his own list.
Right. The Diddy list.
And his own plane, and his own island. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so the fact that there's secrets and people don't know always makes me think someone's hiding something.
Yeah, and it's always going to be like that with politics and government, and
just like with the JFK situation. Why don't we know the truth? Because people are hiding the situation.
Yeah, there was definitely 3 shots, or at least 2, from 2 different directions. I'm saying you could see it in the video.
And you know what's crazy now? I'm sorry I keep bringing this back to P. Diddy.
It's fine.
But you know what's crazy? I just thought of this, right? In that 50 Cent documentary where they're talking about the whole Biggie and Pac situation, now all of a sudden the truth is starting to come out about it. Now that P. Diddy is like somebody who's been dropped down a bunch of pegs, now all of a sudden people want to start saying, "Oh, P. Diddy has something to do with that."
Also getting pegged, by the way.
Yeah, getting pegged in jail. No lube this time. No oil.
Right.
Now all of a sudden it's very clear P. Diddy had something to do with this shit. Because now nobody cares if P. Diddy knows or not. Yeah, P. Diddy did it. Like, what is he going to do to me now? You know what I mean? He's already been in trouble. He's in jail right now. When he gets out, no one's going to like him. So who cares?
Dude, imagine all this shit like comes out like from the documentary and then like a bunch of new shit pops up and he just never gets out.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That'd be fucked up, dude. Well, it wouldn't be fucked up. If he actually did all that shit, it wouldn't be fucked up.
Yeah.
But, yeah. How about this whole Druski situation with the... Have you seen the video?
Tell me about this.
Let's play the video.
Okay.
We're going to do that. So, Druski had a video that he posted all over social media, and it was pertaining to... we all know Druski is infamous for all of his skits that he does. And this one was no different. He acted as if he was a pastor, and he was talking about how these mega church pastors just love money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he hit it right on the head.
Okay.
And this is the exact reason why I don't practice, religion and all that stuff anymore. I was raised in the Lutheran church, whatever. However, it's very different than all these other mega churches, but I did see quite a big transition as a child, how my church grew rapidly.
Right.
So,
Right.
And again, it's all money, but here we go. Now, dude, they've been showing comparisons, dude, of how this type of shit actually happens.
Wanda told us earlier this month that she could not have a baby anymore. So I impregnated her with the word of God. I'm going to impregnate everyone with the word of God.
He's impregnating everybody.
You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God.
Look what the sign says in the background. It says collect and praise.
Christian Dior and Christian Louboutins. Because I'm a Christian and I walk in the blood of Jesus. I'm a Christian first and I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some praise.
Now,
Give
dude.
him some praise. So we are raised.
So I'm going to cut it a little short, but now Christians are super mad about this whole scenario that he's
I would be
doing
too
here.
if I was, but you know what? Like,
But where's the lie?
right.
Where's the lie?
Yeah. Why do they need so much money? And,
They don't.
You know what I mean? And
Like that one dude, that one guy that they walked up to and they questioned him and they had the microphone and they're like, why do you have all these private jets? Like, why do you?
yeah.
You know which dude I'm
Yeah,
talking about. You
yeah,
know
yeah,
exactly
yeah,
the
yeah.
dude
He
that
couldn't
always
say.
he's always smiling. He's always smiling.
He's creepy looking. His eyes
Creepy
are
ass
like,
smile, dude. Yeah, that motherfucker's
Yeah,
creepy. Look, I
he's-
don't know his name, but we're gonna put it up there. You guys know what I'm talking about.
yeah. He's
But
the word of Christ.
yeah,
Like,
that's
he's
fucking weirdo.
creepy, and he's definitely one of those guys. He couldn't give an answer. He's, you know, it takes a lot of finance or funding to run this church in our, you know, like why?
Right. You don't need all that. You can fly. You don't need a private jet, dude. You can fly. Fucking.
He tried to say that in order for him to make it to all these places, he needed a private jet. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been able to do. Like, dude,
Let's take a look at the
What is
inside of that private jet if we can pull it up here. I bet you that thing is very, very top notch and decked out.
That isn't even the ultimate thing. The thing is like, you're in such a hurry to get to these places to preach about God. What's the hurry? Like, you know what I mean? Why?
Yeah, God's going to be there.
He's going to be there.
He's going to be there.
And who, if, you know what I mean? Like, what's the deadlines for? Like, what? It's not going anywhere. The
It's
only
a
thing
money deadline.
Right.
That's what it is.
You come here on this day, preach, we give you money.
And he's
that's
getting
why
paid.
he's trying to make all these dates.
Exactly.
And that's why he needs a jet.
Oh, and here's the kicker.
But what's he going to do with the extra money? Let's buy a house.
Well,
Instead of getting it back to the church.
Well, here's the kicker. He doesn't have to pay taxes either.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh?
Yeah, no, because it's all tax-free money in the name of the Lord. So that's bullshit, dude, that they do that. That is just a terrible business
Can
model.
I get a scam stamp on the screen, please? You know what we need to do? We need to have a segment on or not a segment, but a part on the show where we scam of the day or something like that, like scam of the week or something.
Well, we kind of had one certified piece of shit. Let's put that guy up there.
Certainly.
Certified piece of shit, that dude. Taking money from the believers of the church. Dude, I seen a video where there was a pastor who told his ushers to lock the doors because he didn't get enough donations in the place.
So he wasn't letting him leave.
Lock the doors. Lock the doors.
I think I did see that.
We're going to try to pull that video up too, because that's crazy work right there.
Yeah.
Telling your ushers to lock the doors because you didn't get enough donations.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
Yeah, that shit's crazy though, dude.
And then they wonder why more people aren't religious and people are losing the faith.
Yeah. And I mean, I think I've talked about this before, like as far as like religion goes, like it's a touchy subject for a lot of people, and I don't know if they're blind to the fact that these churches are doing this, or if there's corruption, or Kenneth Copeland. That's
Kenneth
his name.
Copeland.
Or if there's corruption in the church. I don't know, man. It's a lot of risky scenarios on the church's behalf, especially if they're not paying taxes. That's bullshit. I think that's bullshit.
Right.
Nobody should pay taxes, is my take. Nobody at
They are
all
not
should
exempt.
have to pay. Yeah.
No pun intended.
Right.
They are not exempt from
exemption.
From exemption.
What do you say we reel it in, dude?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
While he's over there reeling in the videos, make sure you guys head over to Facebook, our Facebook, BiasedBS, and check out that merch. We got that new merch on there, the new stuff, the old stuff, the classics. You see something you like, email us, biasedbs@gmail.com. Let us know which item, what size, what color, where to send it to, and we will do our best to get it to you ASAP. In construction, in progress, is the BiasedBS merch website. Before this next month is over, I promise you it will be there. So please stick with us. Be patient. We've been saying this for a long time, but we don't lie. We are putting in progress. Thank you for everybody that has supported up to this time. Back to the episode.
Hell yeah. So I got a few videos for us today. We're gonna start with remember that video where the dude where he was like sleeping and they came into his room and they started just pouring a bunch of shit on him.
Yeah.
This is kind of similar, but a little bit different. Pretty cool though.
Damn, bro fell asleep.
Wait, why is his belt down?
I don't know. It's a lot of stuff going on. It's a whole lot of shit going on. What? Look. Just threw a TV on him?
What the heck?
Yeah, there's a whole lot of shit going on in this video, dude. Let's see it again. Mustard on the hand. Questionable sauce on the face. TV.
Oh my god.
And then another TV?
That was a door? Wait. Oh, that was a TV. Okay.
I feel like it was two TVs. I don't know. I think it was
Oh
two.
my god. He smacked him with a door. Or a TV. I thought it was a door.
All right.
Oh my god. And he didn't even know what he had no idea what was on his face. Oh my god.
All right. Here's the next one. Dude was proud of that one. So
Wow.
I always blame it on a duck when I fart in my house because they're always like a loud like "Bwomp," and I always look behind me. I'll be like, I think there's a duck here or something.
Could you imagine this dude like at your dinner table farting? You see him go like this, like he starts farting like at the table, like
He starts grabbing his cheek. He's queefing.
oh my god.
All right, here's Drew's favorite type of videos right here.
Oh great.
Here we go.
It's Walrus Man.
Back up, everyone back up.
She just said it's a walrus.
Security, I need backup at the atrium.
Those are so crazy, dude.
Have you seen? Did I ask you about that movie? Have you seen the movie Tusks?
Coming again, security.
No, I never seen it. We talked about it.
Dude, it's actually a good movie.
I
for
never
a horror
actually
movie.
watched it. I'm gonna watch it,
Yes.
dude. I'm gonna check it out for sure.
You seen it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Tusk. Yeah, it's a lot of people say it's stupid and it's a shitty movie, but it's a good movie.
Yeah, I'm
And-
definitely gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude. Like, dude's got fucking like walrus teeth, and he's like, dude's like, you can't even talk, and he can't even talk, dude. It's fucking crazy, bro. Like, yeah,
He voluntarily.
he stuck the
I
tongue.
don't want to ruin it for you.
That's crazy.
Like he permanently was turned into a walrus, like permanently.
That's nuts.
There was no going back from that.
All right. Well, here's the last video. Another favorite of Drew's. Here we go.
Oh, hot dog. It's a wiener. What the heck? Oh!
Dude, it gets crazier too.
Why do they have to make it so creepy?
I know, dude. Isn't it just fucking weird, dude?
This one wasn't as bad as the other one. It was kind of cool, but
Yeah, this one was pretty cool.
that part was
This
pretty
part's
weird.
kind of weird, but
Do like a skinwalker and shit. And then he just like he had a costume on. But wow,
yeah, that was pretty cool, man.
I think those videos are they're an abomination. But I think the work that they put into those, and I hesitate to say work because it's all AI, but the idea that goes into that, you have to be a certain type of mind to think of some shit like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
And
Like,
and you have to you do have to tell it what to do. So
yeah.
you have to, explain how you want it. You know what I mean?
If there's one thing I know, it's telling it what to do and telling it how I want it.
Yeah.
Put some lotion in the basket.
But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up, everybody. We appreciate you guys sticking around.
Wrap it up.
Wrap that shit up, B.
You better wrap that gavel up, B.
Yeah. So we appreciate everybody sticking around. Thank everybody for following us on all the favorite social media platforms. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button right over there. And also stay active in the comments. Share this video on all your favorite social media platforms. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys are subscribing right there in the bottom right corner. We appreciate that.
Shout out to John for coming through today.
Yeah, shout out to John for coming through, just chilling on the sidelines. Hell yeah.
No problem.
Drew's brother over here.
I'll be on future episodes.
Yep, he'll be on in a
next
couple
month
weeks.
We'll have in a couple weeks.
Next week, next week after maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah. So remember guys, this is where your opinion doesn't matter, kind of like ties in sports. Don't know why they do that. Not sure. Stupid. All right. Take care.
Peace.